Hello, everybody. We're back here on the Hunter Call of the Wild. We're going to get back into the grinding today. We're probably going to go between, like, everything today. Just to mix it up a little bit, you know? I think we'll go to moose. We'll probably go to some bear. Probably go to some whitetail as well. Since I know some people have been wanting to see the whitetail again. How's everybody doing, though? Hope you're doing really good. Go 1453. I'm doing good, Sonaldo. Doing very, very good. We're going to see if we're doing great by the end of the day. Where are they going to? Where are they going to? Huh. I mean, they got to be heading down here, right? They gotta be. Well, anyway, unfortunately, we've started to lose a few of our males. Same thing's happening that happened on Medved, but not to quite as extreme of an extent. I had a few disappear a couple hundred kills ago, right? And then they all came back after a while. And now I'm losing a little bit more. I think we're down like 10 or so. We're missing about 10 of our shootable moose. Missing about 10 male moose, which is a little unfortunate, but you know what? It is what it is, I guess. We'll just work past it. It's still not as bad as Medved was, so that's a positive, I suppose. There we go, getting his attention. Oh gosh, it didn't put my gun back in. Why? Call of the Wild, why would you do this to me? There we go. Nathan, thank you for the 4 months, dude. Really appreciate it. And I forgot to turn my HUD back on. Oh, we are starting off lovely, guys. Oh, we're doing so good. There we go. Holy. What a start. We got him, though. That's all that matters. Oh, there's 2 males there. What? Maybe they've started coming back, actually. If there's 3 males there, that's definitely more than there normally would be. Maybe they're coming back again. Moose are weird, man. Moose are really weird. Nice, Jaren. That's awesome. Congrats on your first ever great one. That is super awesome. How's it going, Caitlin? Hope you're doing good. What's my favorite map? Right now, Revontuli Coast is my favorite map. Revontuli's just been such an amazing map recently. Been really enjoying playing on it. Hey, Landon, how's it going, dude? Hope you're doing good. My day's been pretty good, Pancake. It's been good. Hey, Forestry, how's it going, dude? Welcome back, Tragic. Welcome back, dude. Welcome back. It's good to see you. You made it just in time to hopefully see us get a great one, Moose. Right now, we're at 810 kills, guys. 810 kills since we got our last great one, Moose. If we get it at the normal rate that people typically get them, we should have him show up with another 1,000 kills or so. Which I think is pretty plausible. Yes, Sonaldo, it's great on Latent. I've discovered through that it's not herd management that makes your grind consistent, right? It's just weeding out the bad zones. We've done the same thing here on the moose grind. At first, my moose always moved every run. And then after a few hundred kills, they started just always returning to the same area. And so it's just a matter of, like, shooting moose out of the zones, out of, like, all the zones that you come across, until you get to a point where, like, some of them just don't lose them anymore. After a while, they just stopped leaving their zones. They stopped, zones stopped losing males. Given it's happening a little bit recently, but that's, like, a spawn issue, not a, moving issue. So yeah, what I would recommend is just hunting all of your whitetail zones on your map. And just continuously hunt them until you start seeing specific zones that just aren't losing their males. Like, you'll notice that over time, certain zones will lose males, and others, you'll start to see them always get their respawns. Prioritize those zones that always get their respawns. Hey, Alex, how's it going? I've been doing pretty good. Just been, itching to hunt some moose today. And now we're finally doing it. What map is this? This is Revon Tule Coast. You got your third Great One Whitetail as well. Nice, Mac. That's awesome. Congratulations on your third Great One Whitetail. Can't stop fishing, Crow. Wanted to play Call of the Wild for a second, but the Angler's so much fun. Oh, I know, right, Tony? I jumped on Angler and completed the rest of my weekly missions this morning since they end tonight. And I got myself leveled up to level 69. Quite a wonderful place to stop. Why don't you shoot females for the rare females? Because there's no multi-mount for a female moose. And in many cases, like, shooting females and males can kind of mess with your zones a bit. It'll make, like, higher chances of your zone getting deleted if you're just shooting everything, because you may accidentally shoot too many. It also can progress you absolutely zero towards getting a great one. So, shooting females, I don't really have any reason to do so. Because I don't care about rare female moose. And I really only want the great one. That's really my only target, is the great one. And super rares. But, again, have to shoot males for those. We only got one male over here, which is a little strange. Oh, two, actually. We got two. I think. Yeah, there's two of them. Okay. Did we get vitals on him? No, we didn't. I didn't really expect to, though. That was a really tough shot to try and make. That one definitely got him, though. What would I say is the easiest diamond? There's a few that I would consider to be the easiest diamonds. One of them for sure is Mountain Lion. Turkeys are pretty easy. Western Capercaillie is pretty easy. Wildebeest, Ibex, like, all those are some of the easier ones. But easy doesn't mean, or easier doesn't mean, like, super easy. It still will take a bit of time usually, but on average you can usually get them a little bit quicker. That's gotta be vitals. No way it wasn't. Yeah, he's going down. Beautiful. Love to see it. I've played lots of Classic in the past. I'm the best. I'm just not a big fan of it anymore. The game's kind of... I've kind of grown out of the game. Way of the Hunter is now a thing, so if I want a slower paced hunting experience, I typically go to Way of the Hunter instead. I don't know, Classic just really doesn't have much to bring me back besides non-typicals. Because I've already, like, experienced the game for years and years. And I'm not as much into the slow-paced games as I am the more fast-paced games like Call of the Wild. That's why I don't go back to Classic. There should be a link in the description, Kian. Got the Great One Rabbit yet? No creative, but if only. If only. Honestly, I kind of hope they do eventually add some great ones for small game, but I really want them to make them more common than the big game great ones. Like, I feel like nobody would be opposed to it, if they could be found a little bit easier. They could be considered like an entry-level Great One, which I think would actually be a good thing. Hey GWP, how's it going? Just got back from family reunion. Did you miss anything? Not really, no. You have not missed anything yet. Just got your Great One, a cottontail fabled polka dot. Imagine. That would be wild. That right there would be wild. You know what's crazier than the fact that we haven't had a Great One in like 800 kills, guys? We have not had a rare in about 700 kills. Isn't that just absurd? It's been like 700 kills since our last rare. Like, that is just some unheard of numbers, man. That's pretty wild. That's the longest I've gone without a rare moose. New map in Asia, jungle, maybe Thailand. I would like that. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool, Sam. There's a lot of them that I'd really like. I think the top 5 for me is Africa 2.0, Texas Game Ranch, Australia, a jungle map of any kind, which I guess could be Australia or Africa 2.0. Like, either of those, I guess, could be in a jungle if they ever do them. And then the last one that I'd really like to see is a British Columbia map. British Columbia map would be awesome. What do you think the next Great One will be? My guess for the next Great One is... I mean, if we're going to go with what I think it's going to be, probably fallow deer or European bison. If we were going with what I want, then it would be black-tailed deer, mule deer, or one of the elk. Possibly fallow as well in that top 5. Because I do really like fallow deer, and I think they'd make an awesome Great One. I gotta say, though, the more I think about it, road deer would actually be pretty cool as well. Hey, Cole, how's it going, dude? Do you think Call of the Wild's a really realistic hunting game? Personally, no. I don't really view it as a realistic hunting game. Because you could kill 100 whitetail in an hour if you've got the proper tent setups. And, I mean, even right now, like, we're shooting like 50 to 60 moose an hour. Like, I don't view it as realistic at all. Plastic and Way of the Hunter are more realistic. Visually, though, like, if we're talking looks, then this game is quite realistic looking. So I guess it depends on how you define it. I've always seen Call of the Wild as a more arcade-style hunting experience with a very beautiful graphics engine. Realistic looking, but not in gameplay, kind of. Maybe WV or WB. That's not really my thing, though. Like, I don't think I would have fun doing a feed zone Great One grind. And as you guys know, I'm trying to have fun as well as getting Great Ones. Plastic needs a better render distance, and it would be the best ever to me. They did increase the render distance not that long ago. Like, a few years ago, they increased it a good bit. To be honest, Call of the Wild needs a better render distance as well. Currently, we're limited to, like, 424 meters, roughly. Like, around that range. It would be nice if we could see clear up to 500 or 600. That'd be lovely. That would be absolutely amazing. Is there? There's 2 over there. What the? Oh, there's a male over there. What? Okay, then. That's interesting. We got a male over there. Oh, and we whiffed that shot hard. He'll die, though. He'll die. Well, they could tie it to like a specific setting, Kaylee. They could make like a view distance setting. That way you could select like what you want your render distance to be set to. That would also help with performance too. That'd be just overall a good thing, I think, if they did like a render distance slider. Like, imagine if you could, like, toggle between 350, 400, 450, 500, 550, and 600 meters as your render distance. If they had, like, different increments like that, I think that would be really awesome. And it would make it so you can kind of customize it to your liking. That would make it so if you have the hardware to do a super long render distance, you could. And if your computer or console can't handle it, then you can tone it down a bit. I think that'd be a good balance. Yeah, definitely, Sinaldo, definitely. See, like, Hirsch needs 2 more great ones to get into the same level as Layton. Layton currently has 3 different great ones that you can get on there. And there's only 1 that can be taken on Hirschfelden. Wait, you can, Ormy? I didn't know there was a way to lower render in Call of the Wild. Ow, you silly goose. Well, I wouldn't know what it is. When did I get my 30th great one? A couple weeks ago, Darth. It was a moose. Okay, we got a main menu. What's my favorite game ever? My favorite game ever is Escape from Tarkov. What weapon do I want the most in Call of the Wild? Not gonna lie, like probably a 460. 460 would be so cool. That and then 7mm Mod 8, 224 Valkyrie. What else? Oh, okay. Terrain detail tessellation, is that it? Or is it scene complexity? It's probably scene complexity. Oh, yeah, right here. Adjust the spawn distance and quality of models and vegetation. I mean, let's just crank that bad boy up then. Gotta make sure that's at the max if that actually does decrease your render. Remember I got the Piebald level 3 moose here the other day? Yeah, I remember that, Storm. Great Red Deer hasn't spawned yet. I've shot 6 diamonds, 20 level 8 mythicals. I'm mad. I mean, that's not really how they work, Lucas. Great ones aren't going to spawn based on the amount of diamonds and mythicals you get. It's usually thousands of kills to get a great one. And they can spawn from anything, so it doesn't really matter if you're shooting diamonds or not. The great one could pop up at literally any time. And most of the time, it takes a few thousand kills. For a red deer, at least. Red deer seem to be 3,000 to 6,000. Low is like 200? Oh, gosh. That's wild. You know, that's actually crazy that scene complexity does that. Does that mean that you could, like, lower scene complexity all the way and essentially allow yourself to make animals not spawn in until you're really close? That way you could prevent spooking them from certain tents? That just seems like it could be really OP. I'm curious how that works. Like, Do they still get spooked, or does it just like, or does it completely not render them in? I'd be really curious to see what that's like. Though I wouldn't want to use it. Yeah, maybe, Ormy, maybe. We'll definitely have to mess around with it later and see if it does have an effect. Ooh, Big Boy 4. Nice. Love to see it. Let's get that guy first. Don't stop behind the tree. Thank you. Thank you for cooperating, Mr. Moose. Ooh, that's unfortunate, Alan. That would mean that it was a troll, and you also probably messed up the shot. That's the only way that a level 9 bear would score silver, is if you messed up the shot, or used the improper ammo, or shot it too many times. And then it also would have had to have been a troll. That's really unlucky. Really unlucky, dude. There's another male. I'm gonna say, there should be more here than just those two. I ignore all of the lakes in the bottom half of the map, Enno. I've barely touched the bottom lakes. I kind of just hunted them a little bit to try and delete zones to hopefully push more into the north. And then I've just hunted the north ever since. Like, 95% of my hunting time on Rev for the moose has been up in the north part. What was your first great one? My first great one ever was a cluster rack great one whitetail. About a week after Rancho del Arroyo released. Did I just say Rancho del Arroyo? I think I did. Rancho del Arroyo. There we go. There's some whitetail. Oh, there we go. We got a male there again. So it definitely seems like some of my males are popping back up. Because I was missing a few during yesterday's grinding. But I think we're already getting a few of them to pop back out. Not too bad. 4 moves down in this zone. And, one unsuspecting whitetail. That poor thing. He did not expect it. Unfortunately, my codex is broken, Cole. It's been broke for quite a while. There was an update a while back where it wasn't tracking things properly. It was counting golds as diamonds, it was counting diamonds as great ones, it was counting silvers as golds, etc. And then there's also been a couple other updates where it just wasn't tracking kills at all. And there's a good probably 5,000 to 10,000 kills that I've, shot them and never claimed them because they ran far away because I didn't get vitals, so we just ignored them. So it's gonna be really far off my actual kill count. Which is why I don't pay attention to the codex to keep track of things, because it's just not a reliable source. Just got your second diamond whitetail. Nice, Zyke, that's awesome. Is it Zyke or Zyke? Something's telling me it's Zyke, but I'm gonna say Zyke. No rabbit is safe. Yes, those rabbits stand no chance against the 470. That is for sure. Okay, we claimed all of them. I'm not gonna claim the whitetail, though. He's too far out of the way. Actually, he might have been on my tent now that I think of it, but too late now. Hey, Dirtle, how's it going? We haven't got anything good yet. Just some very average size level 4s. But hopefully we're going to be working towards something better today. I've got a good grinding drive today, so we're gonna try and... Man, that could be taken wrong. We're gonna try and get a great one. We're gonna try and just keep going until we get a great one today. I'm really feeling the grind. That could be taken... Okay. We're just gonna stop with the, Scarecrow's just gonna shut up now. Nothing over there. I send you the Easter Luck Scarecrow. Diamond is gonna spawn in 5 minutes. Ooh, 5 minutes. I like it, Trace. I like it. Okay, we'll keep our eye out for that 5-minute diamond you mentioned. Well, I'm gonna take your word for it now. That's a big boy 4, but it's not a diamond. That is a good 4, though. So this is one of the zones that I've lost males at. But to be honest, that's not a bad thing, because this zone had way too many males anyway. This was one of those zones where I think I had like 6 males, and there's no way I could kill all of them in one run. So honestly, 2 is better, I feel. Also, as you guys can see, I moved the stand a little bit. We now have a stand right here to get a little bit of easier shots on these, if they would not get pushed out of the way by the females. Ooh, take that. Okay, he's down. He's down now. I want to see if there's more here. The big male grinding drive. Exactly. Exactly. We're going for the big males. The biggest of the big. The malest of the males. When you got Hunter Call of the Wild on Leighton Lakes, there was a diamond blacktails that rare because I hadn't shot anything. There is initial spawns. That is a thing. So whenever you open a map for the first time, it will generate a population of animals. And 9 times out of 10, there will be a couple of diamonds or rares, at least. In most cases, more than just a couple. No, I despise the 338 for Moose Grinding Tragic. It's got more bullet drop and less penetration than the 300. 300 is just so much better for Moose. Now, on something like a Black Bear, where it's really easy to get double lung, that's a scenario where the 338 is actually better just because you can always get a double lung. But since it can't get double lung on a Moose, it kills slower than the 300 does if I miss the shot. And it penetrates to heart less as well. Like, I've had situations where at a quartering angle, where the 300 could easily make the shot, the 338 stopped like a couple inches before the heart. So unfortunately, 338's kind of lacking. Hey CJO, how's it going, man? Made it just in time to watch us shoot nothing big. That moose right there, that's the biggest thing of the day. I'll take it though. Not too bad. Let's see if we can get this little 3. Boom. Yeah, this zone is much more manageable when there's less males, so I'm kind of glad that a few of them disappeared from here. It is much easier to shoot 3 males instead of having to pick between like 7 males. That was a little bit crazy. Do you think New England is underrated? Not really, Ty. I mean, the reason that New England isn't that popular is, for one, it's not great for grinding, so the grinders kind of tend to stay away from it unless they want a challenge. It's got all the same species that we've already seen on other maps, so anybody that has been playing the other maps, most of the time they just jumped on there for a little bit and tested the map out and then went back to whatever their favorite map was for that species. The only spot where New England really stands out is small game and birds. It's a good small game and bird map, so if you like small game and birds, then I could see it being like one of your favorites. But, unfortunately, like whitetail, moose, and bear are so spread out that it's really hard to hunt them. New England's Hirschfelden 2.0. Yeah, it definitely is kind of. It looks similar, and it has so much brush. And I think probably more water as well. Oh. Messed up on that guy. I don't think I even hit him. I went too low. Dude, chill. Chill, bro. Chill. Chill the flippity flap out. Silly moose. Okay, he's going down. We got him. I mean, technically, yeah, Sawyer. I guess if you don't mind losing progress that you've made on like leveling your character up and earning money and unlocking the maps, then you could just continuously hit new game until you found an initial spawn diamond, but I don't think it's worth it for the amount of like walking you'll have to do just to search the map each time. Because it'll reset all your tents and things like that, and I just don't see that worth it. You'd probably find diamonds quicker just by shooting a bunch of animals and getting the respawns. Yeah, the sub counts don't actually update on stream until you hit another 1,000, so it's going to stay at 107k until we get to 108k. It's weird how YouTube does it. When you have a lower sub count, it shows like the individual number. Once you hit like, I think 1,000, it'll do like 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, etc. And whenever you hit 100k, it only updates every 1,000. YouTube does it so strangely. I don't know why they do it like that. I think right now we're at 107,156. So yeah, YouTube only does it in increments of 1,000 nowadays. Oh, gotcha, Sawyer. Gotcha. Are you talking about a Great One? To be honest, I don't think Great One initial spawns are a thing anymore, Sawyer. I haven't seen anybody be able to, like, verify an initial spawn Great One in months. Close to a year at this point. I am almost positive that they found a way to make Great Ones not have initial spawns. There's a couple people that said they got initial spawn moose, but then if you asked them, they all said that they had shot some. Which means that most likely it was one that just moved to a new zone. Since that happens a lot with moose, so... Are you talking about American Marksman? I'm the best? Yeah, I like the game. I'm just waiting for the next update for it. It's definitely the best mobile game. Best mobile hunting game in existence. It destroys all other mobile hunting games. You also have to remember that it's a mobile game, I'm the best. They're not going to be, like, difficult or, like, hyper-realistic. Like, for a mobile game, it does the hunting genre better than any other mobile hunting game. It's the first one that's had really big open world environments and actually ran well. I'm hoping that someday they'll add some more, like, variety of game modes. Like, I would like to see them add a mode where there's just a few animals on the map. And then I'd like to see them add non-typicals and stuff as well. Which, I mean, I talked to the devs of American Marksman, and they said non-tips would be pretty easy, so if they ever do decide to do it, I would imagine that they could. Let's be honest, we need non-tips here. We need them right here in Call of the Wild. I don't like the Deer Hunter games on mobile, Chase. They just don't feel like hunting games. They just feel like shooting galleries. That's why I've never been able to get into them. I've tried them before, but just could not get into it. Yeah, I don't see anything special over here. Oh, they're still rendering in. I haven't had a mail here in so long. Crazy. What gun am I using? I'm using the 300 Magnum. Yeah, hardcore mode's a thing in it, but it doesn't really give you a hardcore experience. I played hardcore mode in American Marksman, the first video I did, I believe. Or maybe it was the second or third video. It was one of the first videos I made on it, and I didn't really notice much of a difference. It still felt pretty easy. There we go. Yeah, the shotguns are pretty insane in that game, Paul. It's not about diamonds, Pog. Diamond count does not matter for getting a great one. I've said this a lot. Every single grind I've had has been drastically different numbers of diamonds. So there is no such thing as like an average diamond count to get a great one because they're not based on they're not based on diamonds. Great ones just spawn from shooting males. Doesn't matter if it's a diamond male or a silver male. They both have a chance of spawning it. There's speculation that maybe a diamond has a better chance, but I haven't seen any proof as to whether that is a plausible thing. So I've had a lot of grinds where I didn't get a diamond for a couple hundred kills and then the great one showed up. Ah, how was that not heart? I thought we timed that perfectly. Should the 30-06 be able to take Class 9? No, I don't think so. To be fair, the 300 Magnum, we shouldn't even be able to use the 300 on Cape Buffalo. Because I believe the minimum for dangerous game in Africa is the 375. So technically, like, the 300 shouldn't even be usable on capes or lions. First whitetail, great one spawned from a level 2 diamond. Nice, Joker. Yeah, I've had a few spawn shortly after diamonds, but then I've also had some that spawned, like, quite a ways after a diamond. Like, the last great one, Moose. It spawned probably like 100 kills after our last diamond. And for my last great one, Whitetail, I hadn't killed a diamond in 170 kills. And then literally 2 zones before my great one, I found a diamond. And then, you know, 2 zones later, the great one was there. And so it couldn't have spawned off of a diamond. Like, all my recent ones have not been off of diamonds. Got my great one after 500 kills. Not bad, Shayna. That's pretty good. Any sub 1000 great one grind is pretty solid. Which map is this? This right here is Rev on Thule Coast. I'm not a fan of Hunting Sim 2, Alan. And not a fan of the way the devs have kind of treated the game and their player base. There's a lot of empty promises with that game. And so I just choose not to support it. Thank you, Lincoln. Yeah, the 7mm is really good. Love that gun so much. I use it quite a bit. Not for, like, moose, but for, like, multiplayer hunts and for just kind of messing around, 7mm is, like, my go-to. Because it eliminates the need to run a 4-8 and a class 7-9 rifle. Because it can take them all. Alright, only 3 males were here, but we got 2 of them down. Your RNG's horrible. Just hit 19,000 kills for Red Deer. Not a single great one has shown up. Oh no, Black Buck. Red Deer have been my toughest as well, though not anywhere near 19,000. My Red Deer grinds have been 3,000, 3,000, 6,000, and then 6,700. That was my first 4 Red Deer grinds. And then my last 2 Red Deer grinds were much better. 780 and then 180 for the kill count. So that was pretty crazy. But yeah, the majority of them have been really tough for me. Hey, Mr. Wildman, how's it going? Thank you, Trace. I appreciate it. That's crazy, One Gun Arm. A great one in under 50. I'm trying to remember, have I ever got a great one in under 50 kills? I don't think so. Let me look. Maybe one of them. I might have got a whitetail in like 40. Let me look. Or maybe it was 80. Okay, yeah, my lowest kill count grind is 80 kills. I don't really count the initial spawn because that wasn't really a grind. I just kind of found it. So yeah, like 80 kills is my quickest actual grind. Pretty wild. And that was for that little short rack off of Layton. Should you stop your red deer grind? I mean, that's up to you, man. If you're not having fun, then I'd say give it a break. But if you're still enjoying yourself, then go for it. Like I always say, just how much you're having fun with. As long as you're going for what you enjoy, then you'll have fun with it. Ooh. Ah, it's a 4. That's a big boy 4, though. We finally got a pretty good size 4 to spawn. No luck yet, Noor. We have 3 males here. See if we can get this guy's attention. I might need to shoot in the air. Yeah, there we go. That got him. Don't push him out of the way! You crazy moose. These moose are doing acrobatics and I don't like it. Guessing a gold for that 4? Yeah, it's definitely a gold. Let me look at the front, though. Yeah, that's not diamond. Definitely gold. Oh, he stopped. Oh, we still hit him. Somehow. Oh. We somehow hit him again. That's kind of crazy. Hey, Clay Drew, how's it going, dude? What's my longest Great One grind? 6,700 kills on a red deer. Looks like a legacy diamond. Yeah, very similar. Very similar for sure. Couple little guys over there. Do I have a Great One bear? No, I don't, Noah. I don't have a Great One bear. I've killed around like 3,700, I believe, or maybe 3,800. Let me look. I've killed 36,000, or not 36, 3,690 bears. Without getting a Great One, unfortunately. Very sad. Very, very sad. Nice. How many moose kills do I have on this moose grind? Just over 800. So probably about 830, 840, somewhere in that range. Actually, we're like 45 minutes. Dude, we're 45 minutes into the stream already. That's insane. It doesn't feel like it's been 40 minutes. That's crazy. 256. So we're probably like 850 kills into this grind. Doing exactly what I'm doing, Ty. Just shooting lots of animals. Grinds will get you the most money because you're going to be just constantly shooting a lot of that animal. Most of my money came from red deer grinding because they just give you so much cash. Hey, do you know how many kills you've had on a grind? You have to keep track of it yourself. That's what I do. So I know for a fact that I can kill 50 to 60 moose every hour, so I just look at how long I've been grinding. If I'm doing like a consistent pacing for the grind, then I know that it should be around that 50 to 60. And so if I grind 2 hours, then I will say that we've got either 100 or 120, right? And then I'll account for any like slow periods and maybe dock a few off for that. So it's all approximate numbers for me. I can't be bothered to keep an exact, like, to the T count. I would say whitetail, Lucas. Like, whitetail are the most fun Great One, in my opinion. There is just something fun about the whitetail. I think it's because it's a more chill grind. Like, there's lots and lots of whitetail on pretty much any map that has them. So you won't be short of whitetail to shoot. And it gives you more options for, like, being able to pick which zones you want to hunt. Because there's just a lot of different ones to choose from. There we go. Best lake to set up for moose on Revontuli. It's going to be different for everybody, man. The thing about Call of the Wild is nobody's map is identical. So your zones will differ from person to person. Did I not get hard on either of those? I don't think I did. Like, I have a lot of lakes that I've found that were really loaded on multiplayer. And then when I went to them on mine, like this lake up here, every server I've gone to on multiplayer Revontuli had tons of male moose here. I have literally one male moose and then a bunch of females. So, like, it's different for everybody. What Great One moose am I hoping for? Right now I'm hoping for either typical rack two-tone or typical rack fabled birch. Though, I wouldn't mind getting birch or two-tone with the big non-typical rack either. That would also be pretty sick. Hey Wyatt, how's it going, man? What's my go-to rifle for moose? The 300 Magnum. It's got a very good trajectory. It shoots extremely flat, and it's got really good penetration. So it is my go-to easily. That's a moose. Nice, Mariano. Is Fabled Pie still a thing for whitetail? Yes, somebody got one a couple days ago. There's actually been a lot of them showing up recently compared to what there was. So with the Fabled Piebalds, the first year of the release of... or the first few months of the release of the Great One Whitetail, there was 2 people that got it, I believe. In like the first year or so. And then we didn't see anybody get one for a very long time. Like over a year. And then ever since the like resurgence of Great One grinding in the community, there's been more of them showing up. I think there's been 3 or 4 that have shown up in the last probably 4 months. And they've all been confirmed to be legitimate for the most part. The most recent one was actually got on PlayStation. Somebody on PlayStation that was hunting Revontuli Coast got a Fabled Piebald Big Rack Whitetail. And they showed their codex and everything in the video, so it looks to be like the most provably legitimate one that anybody's found as of recent, which is awesome. Such a crazy trophy to get. Oh wait, that's Diamond Rack, but it's not gonna make diamond. I just realized that's Diamond Rack. Oh my gosh. Well, we're gonna have to chase him now. That is the Diamond Rack, but he doesn't have an estimate to make it, sadly. What a beauty. It's one of Zombie's friends, apparently. He streams on Twitch. Oh, gotcha, Clager. Okay. That's insane, though. Fabled Piebald, man. Can't believe it. Not that we've been able to find any proof of Light Wolf, so there's people that believe that it does increase them. I personally don't because of my own grinds. I mean, I've killed 30 Great Ones at this point, and I've seen that the non-HM grinds I've done have been, on average, the same kill counts. Sometimes even less than some of my HM grinds. I've talked about it in a couple of my most recent Great One videos. I believe it was the last 2 Great One Whitetail videos where I go into it a bit. But no, I don't believe it affects them. I believe it's possible it could, but I haven't seen enough proof to say for sure that it does, so as of now, I think it doesn't, but like I said, if more info comes out, then it could definitely change my opinion. As of right now, I think it doesn't, but if it does, it's not enough to be super noticeable. Like, for example, with Red Deer, my first 2 grinds were just shooting everything. Oh, actually, that's not the same rack. That's different. Never mind. Scarecrow doesn't know anything. That wasn't the diamond rack. I thought it was. But my first 2 Red Deer grinds were non-HM. Each of them took 3,000. The second I started doing herd management for Red Deer, it took 6,000, and then 6,700 for the next 2. There's a 4 there. And then with Whitetail, like, after I stopped doing it, I'm still getting great ones in... Well, I mean, my last great one, Whitetail, was 540 kills without using it. And the ones before that were about the same as some of my other ones, like 1390, 1550, 1280. Like, the numbers were really similar, so... I'd say it's possible that it could affect them, but I'd say as of now, there's not enough proof one way or the other. Had roughly 850 moose kills and unfortunately no rares. That's the same boat I'm in right now, Meatball. We're at probably around 860 kills. And I've only got 1 rare in that time period. And I believe it was at the beginning of this grind. Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen a rare. How many diamonds have I shot in this grind? Let me look. This grind is 8 diamonds. We have 8 diamonds in about 860 kills. There's a nice little 4 right there. What counts as rare? Like, rare fur types, like albino, piebald, melanistic, stuff like that. But each species has different rares, and each species could... There's some species that have the same types of fur, but aren't considered rare, like a piebald moose is a rare. A piebald whitetail is a rare. But a piebald mallard duck is not a rare. So it gets kind of confusing, unfortunately. Come on, Moosey. Just give me an angle. Okay, he'll go down. Yeah, definitely, Ferris. What is my favorite fur rare? My favorite type of rare fur type. I'd say in general, it used to be melanistic was overall my favorite. Recently, I've kind of leaned towards albino being my favorite rare fur type. However, for birds, I'd say melanistic's my favorite. For the birds, melanistic is definitely my favorite rare. But for stuff like moose or sika deer, I'd say albino definitely is. There we go. Have I got an albino reindeer? Yes, I believe I do have one. I think I've only got one of them, though. Maybe 2 at the most. I know for sure I've got a leucistic one. That's a male. I don't know about the albino, though. I know I have an albino female. Do I think it'd be cool if they added Montana to Call of the Wild? It would be cool, but I don't think they would do it because Silver Ridge Peaks is very close to Montana. I believe Silver Ridge Peaks is based in Colorado, which is quite close. So I don't think they would do it. Where should you start with your whitetail grind? You were thinking Rev? Rev on Thule and Layton are both equally good. It depends on what you want. Layton has more brush, but there's less areas where the whitetail can be, so you only have to search the left half of the map. Rev on Thule has much more open hunting areas, way less brush, and The only downside is that they can be across most of the map. So it depends on which one you want to go for. Also, I think Revontuli is the prettier map, so, you know, that can be factored in as well. Have I ever shot a melanistic turkey? Yes, I did. I've got one female melanistic Merriam turkey. And I didn't even realize it was Mela. I was running through and I was just quickly claiming everything. And I saw melanistic pop up as I was exiting, so I had to go into the lodge, go to the trophy manager, and then tax it from there. That's the only Mela turkey I've ever killed, and I didn't even get to... I didn't even get to enjoy its beautiful melanisticness. Because, I didn't realize it was Mela till I had already claimed it. Apparently, like, really the only way to tell for sure is by looking at the feet. Apparently, the Mela turkeys have darker feet. But I believe I shot it in the bushes, so like I didn't even get to see. An Australian map would be good. Oh yeah, it would be amazing if they did it right. I really hope we do get Australia at some point. One thing that I think would be amazing if they did do Australia, I'd love to see like a 50-50 mix of the Hunter Classics 2 different Australia maps. Like, if we ever get Australia, they better give us a mix of both the maps from Classic. That way we can have like Rusa deer, Sambar deer, Bantang, like kangaroos, and axis deer and stuff like that. I think if they ever do it, they gotta go with that route of it being both the desert area and the jungle area. But I kind of hope we get Africa 2.0 before an Australian map. Or Texas Game Ranch. There's so many maps I'd love to see. You know what's crazy, guys? It's already April, which means it's like 2 months until we get a brand new Call of the Wild map, because we get one every single June. You're hunting lion, wish you luck? Good luck, dude. Hopefully you'll get something good. No, Dominique, it's not really based on the amount of diamonds you have, so... I wouldn't be too worried about having 86 diamond red deer and not having a great one. Great ones are quite difficult and random at the end of the day, so... it can definitely take a while. I think my longest grind ever for red deer, at 6,700 kills, I'm pretty sure I killed like 300 red deer because we were doing some heavy herd management. So I'm pretty sure I killed like 300 diamond red deer during those 6,700 kills and didn't have a great one till 6,700. Just crazy. Hope they had squirrels. Oh my gosh, squirrels would be so awesome. Man, I would love squirrels. So confused on my bear grind right now. I don't even know what to do. Oh, I am in the same boat, man. Like, I can't... There's just some days where I just cannot do the bear grind because the bears move around so much. The bears are quite crazy. No, Ty, I haven't. I'm very against them, in fact. EW does not support the use of mods in their game. And so content creators don't use them. Primarily because there's a lot of people in the past that have used them and then tried to pass their trophies off as if they were legit trophies. And ever since that started happening, it completely, like, ruined any chance of them being accepted. My friend has got 70 diamonds in his red deer grind, hasn't got a great one yet. Yeah, seems like a pretty common thing. I've noticed the red deer. The red deer are one of those ones where you tend to... It tends to just take longer for that great one to show. And so naturally you get a lot more diamonds in the process. Yeah, exactly, Stork, exactly. You can indeed. The whitetail are mixing with our moose. Oh no. They've taken over. The whitetail are trying to steal the limelight back. They're like, hey man, it's been a bit since you've grinded us. Can we go back to the whitetail grind? You'd think that they'd be happy that I'm shooting moose instead, but they keep jumping into the picture trying to steal the show. Silly whitetail. I do not know if I got that last one. Got one for sure. Can you get a lot of whitetail diamonds on Layton? You're going to get the same diamond rates on any map. A map choice doesn't determine how many diamonds you're going to get of a species. You can get as many diamonds on Layton as you can on Rev. Okay, we got vitals on 2 of them, at least. I don't think we got it on the 3rd, though. Pretty sure we only got it on 2 of them. We'll have to go track them down soon. Let's just blast the ones across so that we can ATV. Silly moose tail. Yes, the moose tail. Yeah, beavers would be awesome. Beavers are a very highly requested species. To be honest, I'm kind of surprised we don't already have them. Like, come on. Everybody wants them. Give us the beavers. Give us the beavers, I tell ya. Holy, we got the hard shot. That's insane. Is that map Layton or no? This is not Layton Lakes. This right here is Revontuli Coast. Vermont map would be cool. What could Vermont do differently than the other US maps, though? Like, that's what I want to know. What new species could a Vermont map introduce? Because at this point, if we're going to have more US maps, I want them to have different species than what we currently have. Instead of just being repeats of the same ones. Where's this other moose? There it is. Vermont and New England are basically the same. Yeah, true. It's in the same area, right? Or is it a part of New England, even? Because I know New England is made up of a few different states. I know it's a few different states, including, like, Maine. What bolt is that? This is the Bolt Action 300 Magnum. It comes with the Yukon DLC. Ontario map with an aggressive Great One Goose. Yes, please. Give us... I really do want a Canada map. Like, I want a Canadian map so bad. I want to see Doll Sheep. I want to see Sitka Blacktail Deer. Would just be amazing. I don't know what parts of Canada Sitka could be at, though, because I think Sitka are primarily, like, around Alaska. That's a decently weird-looking moose. We already have an Alaska map. Yukon is Alaska. I know there's been confusion in the past on whether it's Alaska or if it's Canada, but Yukon is based in Alaska. Maybe, Spork. I haven't decided yet. We're kind of winging it. Kind of just winging it on what we're going to be hunting. For sure, moose. And then possibly bear, possibly whitetail. Not entirely sure yet. Not going to go for that other one. He ran too far. Yes, Lil Adonis. Alaska is part of the U.S. Yukon is based in Alaska. Alaska is a part of the U.S. How to get respawns? You shoot animals and they respawn after you claim them. Sometimes they will go to different areas of your map, so if you're missing some respawns, you might have to look other places for them. Bro, really? You're just gonna go right behind the tree? This moose. This moose, man. What scope's the best? They're both good for different reasons. I like the Argus for long range. And then I like the Hyperion scope for like the majority of my shots. I mean, the bear grind's just tough, Caden. It's just tough. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter how you're playing. The bear grind is just tough. Oh, we got a male here. It's been a bit since we've had a male here. That's actually amazing to see. That is awesome to see. Really want them to add thermal scopes. Thermals could be interesting. I don't know how they would implement them, though. I mean, they would have to give them a lower zoom level, I guess, to balance it. And also, it would kind of make the night vision scope irrelevant if they added a thermal scope, so I don't think they would. Because if they had a thermal scope, that would completely make the night vision pack, like, useless. Aside from maybe the night vision binos, but still, it would make the night vision scope obsolete. So I don't think they would do thermals for that reason alone. You think they should add another winter map? Oh, definitely. For sure. Another winter map would be awesome. It's always felt kind of weird that Medved is the only, like, full winter map, and then Yukon, like, kind of gets snow periodically. Honestly, we need more maps like Yukon with the dynamic weather. Can't believe that moose just put his head down. As I was taking the shot, what a rude moose. Now he's a dead moose. Is Medved good for the moose grind? Yeah, it's not bad. It's pretty good. It's arguably the best. I went to Rev on Thule, though, because I was having trouble on Medved. I got my first 3 Great One Moose on Medved, and in the 4th grind, I ran into so many issues that I just moved over here to Rev. And we've been grinding here ever since. And I gotta say, Rev has grown on me a lot because of it. I've really gained a new love for this map. How do I feel about the Yukon Moose grind? Too many big lakes and a giant river. The problem with the Yukon grind is all of the lakes are massive for the most part, so you have to walk around a huge lake just to get to, like, all your moose. And the river is one of the widest rivers in the game, so, like, you can see across it, right, in a lot of places, but you can't, like, cross it anywhere, like, hardly at all. There's a few bridges here and there, but not enough of them, and it makes it so a moose grind on Yukon takes a long time. There's some people that do it because Yukon is a gorgeous map, but if you're looking for the fastest grind, Yukon definitely isn't it. It's a beautiful grind, but it's a slow grind. Hey, Caitlin, welcome back. I don't know if you ever left, but if I remember right, I didn't see you in there for a little bit, so welcome back. How's it going? We got a male moosey boy. Yep. He doesn't look like much of a male, though. This guy looks like he's barely old enough to be an adult moose. Almost feels wrong shooting him. What was my shortest grind? It was an 80 kill grind for whitetail deer. Hey, Toaster. You didn't miss anything too crazy. We haven't had a diamond or a rare yet. We have been just absolutely killing it with, like, the amount of moose that we've been taking down, though. Hoping we'll get that great one soon. Ah, too low, no. Oh gosh. Oh, this one's getting away. Did I hit it? I might have hit it last second. Oh, that was bad. Yeah, I got the Easter DLC. Wish I could play multiplayer, but I unfortunately live in the middle of nowhere and have terrible internet. Unfortunate, dude. Unfortunate. It happens, though. I used to have pretty bad internet growing up, too. No, the Great One Moose can spawn literally in place of any male that you shoot, Boat Boy. Doesn't matter if it's in a group or if it's a solo. It can spawn there. My gosh, all of them are over here. They're all clustered up. Not ideal at all. We definitely dropped the first one, right? No, we didn't. I didn't get a hard shot on any of them. Was I zeroed wrong, I wonder? What was I zeroed for? I was zeroed for 150. Should be fine. We didn't even hit that one. It's a magical moose. Come on, little guy. There we go. No, Lucas, they won't. You don't lose any of the stuff you've purchased with real money. DLCs are different than, like, in-game progress. It's not considered in-game progress. That's, like, stuff that you've purchased with real-world money. So it doesn't go away. I don't think they legally could make it go away. Because you've already purchased it, you own it. Hey, Jamo, it's going really good. We haven't had any trophies at all today, but I mean, I guess that just means we're due for one, right? We gotta be due for a diamond or a rare. Yeah, I'm on PC. You spawned 2 Great One Red Deer at the same time? That's pretty crazy, Austin. Not played Call of the Wild in 5 days, just got a little boring. That is totally understandable, Faded. I've been playing a lot of the Angler recently. Like, in my free time, instead of grinding moose, I've been doing a lot of, the Angler. I mean, I've still been grinding moose, but not as much. Been doing a lot of the Angler in my free time. For sure, Nathan. I think it's hilarious, Nathan, that you were so against it before Brobra got you to get it. And now you love the game. I see 3 moose back there. Are those new? Or are they all females? Yeah, those are all the females. Alright, good to know. I mean, we might as well get the one that we missed last time. Was hunting on my Verhonga map, got 2 initial spawn diamond wildebeest within 30 minutes of each other. That's pretty awesome, Sam. Or Sam. That is pretty awesome. Love those wildebeests. Can't believe I'm saying this, but I actually got a consistent working great one. Red Deer grind on Hirschfelden? No way, Sonaldo. That's insane. That is crazy to have consistent zones on Hirsch. I'm not sure, Merle. It just seems like that's the way some species are in the game. Like, one thing I've noticed is, like, black bear, you routinely get lots of level 3, 4, and 5 males. And then for mountain lion, I think the lowest they can go is level 5. It's really strange. Like, the lowest a level 5, or the lowest level a male mountain lion can be is 5, which is crazy. I wonder if that has something to do with the reasoning for mountain lions being such a common diamond as well. That was awful shooting. I hope it dies eventually. Hey, Alexi, how's it going? Yeah, for sure, for sure. This map is awesome. I love Revel and Thule. Yeah, we didn't kill it. Oh well. It'll eventually die. Would I like polar bears? Yeah, polar bears would be cool. Come on, great one, where are you? Going crazy, guys. It's almost been 1,000 kills. Given that's nothing compared to our last grind, but still, show us the moose. Show us the moose. I should probably reload. That might help. Oh, hey. The only actually decent one is the one that we missed. Okay, we hit him twice. He should easily die from those. Bow fishing Call of the Wild would be awesome. Yeah, it definitely would. I don't think they would be able to do it, though. And I know the angler won't do it because they're catch and release only. But it would be cool. It would be cool. How goes the hunt? It's been pretty good. It has been pretty good so far. Little bit forward. Oh. I missed that one. Nice, Dominique, that's awesome. That is awesome. Imagine if Way of the Fisherman gets released. Could you imagine? That would be insane. Would I like horses? Yes, I'd love horses in Call of the Wild. That'd be awesome. I think they're necessary, to be honest, because the ATV is really loud. I'd like a quieter means of transportation, for sure. Hey, Cody, how's it going? You got your first diamond today. Nice, KR. That's awesome. Way of the Wild. Yes. The Call of the Wild Way of the Hunter collab that nobody expected. The Way of the Wild 3D. Still doing your moose grind. 486 kills in so far, but no diamond. You got 3 level 5 troll, or yet got 3 level 5 trolls and no potential level 4s. Unfortunate, Samuel. Unfortunate, man. You'll get it eventually, though. You will have the luck turnaround, I promise. ACNC, how's it going? Or should I say Kathy? It throws me off sometimes that you changed your name. Like, I'll look down and, like, my first thought is CNC, and then I'm like, oh, that's Kathy. Call the Wild VR? Yes. That would be insane. Oh, man. Could you imagine a VR hunting game with, like, the graphics of Call of the Wild? That would be insane. How long do I think the grind is going to take kill-wise? I'm going to say 1,400. That's my guess. I just got a feeling that this is going to be a 1,400 kill grind. Because right now we're already at like probably 900 and... Well, let's see. We've been going for an hour and 20 minutes, so that's about roughly 80 kills. Yeah, we're about 890 kills into this grind. Got a feeling it's going to be a semi-long one. No mail? Hello? Oh, there he is. Little baby level 3. Wait, can I do this? Hold up. I'm gonna try something stupid. It worked. Ah, I missed those though. I got the lung from underneath him. Where are the gold bass at? I don't know, Nathan. I've only been getting silvers as well. I nailed a few silver ones this morning, but could not get a gold. I don't know where they hide, man. I don't know where they hide. They apparently hide where we aren't. Later, Lucas. Yes, Shane, it definitely is. I agree. Definitely is. What did you guys think of today's Easter video? I had quite a bit of fun making it. Hey, Walking Dead, how's it going? Those autocorrects were amazing, Boat Boy. I'm assuming that what you meant was Scarecrow, I just spotted 2 albinos in one group, but it said haircut, I just spotted 2 albornos in one group. That's hilarious. Thumbnail on the video was hilarious. Brober and I cooked up that idea last night, Nathan. I was telling him the idea that I was going to put like a bunch of terrified rabbits on the thumbnail, and I just had like the ones on the edge. And he was like, oh, I have the perfect one for you. So he sent me the screenshot of that rabbit kind of just like covering its face. And he was like, use this, it'll be too perfect. And so we used it, and oh my gosh. It was beautiful. It is beautiful. Hey Peyton, how's it going? No mail. The moose are definitely depleting a little bit compared to like 4 or 5 days ago. But I guess it hasn't been... It's definitely not Medved levels of bad. That's for sure. Medved was losing like everything. However, I can't get a giant male for the life of me today. It's just these mid-size 4s. Thank you, Ashley. Hey, Jefferson, how's it going? Just shot 8 European bison because they were frozen a quick $18,000. Sounds about right, Backwoods. Sounds about right, man. Typical Call of the Wild stuff, am I right? Would I like it if there was a rare female diamond? I mean, there is female diamonds for a few species. The Gemsbok, the gray fox, some of the rabbits. So we do have a few species where you can get a female diamond. Oh, there is one there. Hello. Small males again. All over the place. How do I have so much money? The most you've ever had is 26K. A lot of it's grinding like this, man. A lot of it's grinding like this. I have killed, at this point, 61,000 animals on my Great One grinds. 29,000 whitetail. 20,000 red deer. About, I think, 7,000 moose. 6,000 or 7,000 moose. And like 3,700 black bear. And even if it was just like, you know, 1,000 a piece, that'd be like, what? 60 million or something. Obviously, a lot of money goes back into taxing stuff and resetting time and things like that. But yeah, a lot of it's from just grinding. The majority of it, actually. You just shot a diamond pronghorn? Nice, dude. That's awesome. The diamond pronghorn are cool. Probably gonna have to reset the time. I haven't missed anything, Connor. Surprisingly, not a single trophy today. No diamonds, no rares. Been a slow day, man. Been a slow day. Ah, stop moving! Don't move! You silly moose. I may not have seen a silly goose, but we're seeing lots of He moved! You stupid moose! These moose are driving me crazy. With their evasive maneuvers. Oh my gosh. Well, ain't that just crazy? Typical Call of the Wild, indeed. Call of the Wild's just doing Call of the Wild things, you know? Like, I was gonna say, like, not respawning my moose, but there it is. It's right there. Let's tickle your toes real quick and get you to turn around. And boop! Much better. This one we didn't even kill. Oh, gosh. Yeah, Call of the Wild just being Call of the Wild. Doing what Call of the Wild does best. The other day, your Vahunga got a diamond gold wildebeest and an albino springbok. Nice, that's awesome. Couple very awesome trophies. $212. Your first diamond was max weight and almost max score. That is pretty awesome, man. What's my favorite diamond that I have? To be honest, I don't know if I have a favorite diamond. There's so many that I like that it's really tough to choose. If I could change one thing in the game, what would it be? I don't know about, like, existing things in the game. I don't know what I would change. I don't think it would be a matter of changing something. Well, actually, I would probably change the class system for the guns and the animals. Because I think for the most part I like a lot of things in here, but I don't like the way the guns are classed, and I don't like the performance of some of the guns, and I don't like the classing of some of the animals. I would probably change that stuff around to make it more realistic. And then I think there's more things that need to be added than there is things that need to be changed. There's a lot of stuff that I'd add to the game, that's for sure. Whether it's animals, reserves, features, guns, scopes. Lots of stuff I think could be added to improve the game. Dude, these freaking bears. For a second, I was like, that's a weird moose. It's bears. It's just bears. Yeah, I do hunt in real life. I haven't done it in years, but I have hunted before. But it has been a very long time. To 11. We only got one male there? Sure looks like it. Let's go get this one, then we'll jump over to him. What do you want to be the next great one? I personally want the black-tailed deer or the mule deer. But I feel like it's probably going to be fallow or possibly Euro bison. Would I like a great one lion? Yeah, I'd definitely like a great one lion. Great one lion would be pretty cool. Find it really hard to get quail in Mississippi. Any tips for finding my trophy bobwhite? I just run around the fields until I flush them out. That's really all I do for quail hunting, so I just recommend like hopping between every like plot of fields on Mississippi and just sprinting around, flushing them out. Like anytime you hear a call from them, go over there. That's how I hunt for the quails, and it's pretty successful usually. Like I said, though, usually. Not always. Just usually. You spawned a great one at level 32? That's pretty crazy. I think I was a little bit too high there. Not bad, though. We got him. Aaron, thank you so much for the super sticker. Really appreciate it. I hope you're doing great. Hope you're doing absolutely amazing. How many kills? Just about 900, Gabriel. What hunting reserve should you get except Yukon? Silver Ridge Peaks is amazing. Definitely recommend that. And then Revontuli Coast is also phenomenal. So is Tiawaroa. That's like the top 3 I'd recommend.
Yes! Oh my gosh!
Like running around or sneak walking? I just sprint around. Just sprinting around for the quail. Because sprinting around makes them give off warning calls. And then you can tell where they are, and then I just run in that direction. A lot of times, they won't flush until you get close enough to shoot them. And if they do flush before I get close, I'll just shoot them with the 22. We did that for a while the day that we got our Great One Moose. We just ran around and smoked a bunch of quail. It was fun. Come on, there we go. Sometimes it doesn't let me jump in. Welcome back, Faded. What's the best map for diamonds? For the most part, any map's gonna have roughly the same chances of diamonds. It's greatly just based on luck. However, I believe there's definitely some maps that, in general, seem to produce more diamonds because of the types of species that are on them. Silver Ridge Peaks is known to do pretty well for diamonds. So is Virhonga Savannah and Revontuli Coast. I'd say those maps consistently give lots of diamonds just because, one, there's a very large variety of species that are out in the open and very easy to find lots of. Maybe Cold Killer, I haven't decided yet. Because there's like fables of moose being spotted still in New Zealand, Light Wolf. Apparently there used to be moose and then they kind of went extinct in New Zealand. Like, they're not really in New Zealand anymore, but every once in a while you'll hear people say that they've seen one. And so that's what the missions were based off of for Tiawaroa. That's pretty wild, GRN. I wish I had that luck with the moose, like... I was doing good at first for the moose, like... And then we had that one grind that just kind of made it difficult. I'm hoping we can get back into the groove of getting... Oh, there's a male there. We got a male over there again. That is lovely to see. No, Merle. There is no moose on Tiawaroa. It's just part of the missions because of the, like, real-life tales of moose. However, there has been a few people that have found bugged ones. Like, there's been a couple people that have found a random moose on Tiawaroa, but as far as we know, it's just a bug. Because of the mission, like, it seems like there's a bug where occasionally a regular moose will show up on Tiawaroa. Nobody really knows, to be honest. I don't know if it would still be on your map. I believe if you chase it down after it spooks, then you can kill it. But if you don't chase it, then it goes away. Your ability to diamond fish is bugged. It probably is, Brober. I think you just need to get good, dude. Gotta get good, nerd. It's not a bug, it's a feature, exactly. Hey, who knows? Maybe a random moose on Tiawaroa is a feature. It could be. Could be just like a random thing they added to make it so every once in a while somebody would have a cool encounter with a moose. Kind of makes sense because that would simulate the real-life tales. I'm currently playing Revontuli Coast. Robra makes the bugs. He probably does. He manufactures them himself and then implements them into the game. Only to the people that he wants to find all the bugs. So if Brober was in charge of distributing bugs in a game, he'd give them all to me. Just so I'd lose every great one I see. We all know this. It's what Brober would do if he had the power. He would just troll me all day. Every time I would shoot a great one, the game would crash. Calling it. Big facts, yes. Yes, 100%. You can see it. That is what would happen, I tell ya. I start the second I find a single zone, CC. I've never waited for finding all my zones to start a grind. I've always shot them from the second I find a zone. So I don't really have an answer for you there, because I always shoot them the second I find them. Beautiful. Beautiful. You'll love to see it. Cooperative moose are the nicest thing in Call of the Wild. You can't get mad at some moose just cooperating for you. Moose doing the things they're supposed to do. Love to see it. That's, I mean, kind of surprised that's a 3, not gonna lie. I thought that was a 4. That's a big 3. When did I start this moose grind? Right after we got our last Great One moose. So a couple weeks ago, I think, roughly. About 2.5k kills into your red deer grind. I've not seen a rare. That's ridiculous, Ender. No, I have no clue why that would be. I cannot think of a single reason why you wouldn't have a rare in 2,500 kills, besides just being unlucky. I mean, I've only had one rare in the last 900 kills, so... I'm on a pretty bad streak, but usually I don't see any streaks get worse than this. I think the longest I ever went was 1,500 on whitetail. That was bad. Go down already. New York City map with a Great One pigeon. Yes, please. Please. Please give me that. I need it. Of course, you probably couldn't walk onto the map without getting smoked immediately. You're on like 11k on red deer. Jeez, dude. Crazy. Are levels 3 red stags rare? Fairly rare. I believe level 2s are the rarest, though. You need a Great One fallow? 100%, man. 100% super. Also, welcome back, dude. Good to see you. Gators in the New York sewers. Yes, bro. Please. Toss them gators in the sewers. I tell you what. Why did I just use a southern accent for New York? That doesn't work. I mean, I guess because gators. You know what? We're just gonna move on. Scarecrow sucks at voice impressions. It's okay. What do you mean, Dove? Which video? He posts a video like every day. Which one are you referring to? Just found a Big Wreck Red. Nice, dude. That's awesome. Love to hear it. Great one vid? That's pretty vague. He has a lot of great one vids. He has a lot of vids talking about great ones, so... Again, that doesn't tell me which map. Or what, video. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Miles. Like, which one? He has a lot of videos about great ones. What do you mean, Becky? I'm literally talking to people in chat right now. How many kills did it take to get your first Great One Red Deer? First Great One Red Deer was 3,000 kills. A little bit over 3,000, like 3,050 or something like that. You know, I gotta say, Becky, I've been accused of a lot of things as a content creator, but pre-recording my live streams is a new one. I gotta say, can't say I've ever heard of anybody saying that I pre-record my live streams when I'm clearly interacting with everybody in real time. They should add a Great One Lion? Yes, they should. 100%. If Verhonga gets a Great One, Lion and Cape Buffalo, those, like, have to be the two that they would go with. They're so popular, they're so iconic. Dude, I did not get the heart on any of those, no way. Did I even... We had to have vitally hit at least one. Is a level 1 Piebald Moose rare as a new player? I mean, any rare that you find would be rare as a new player. I mean, that's why it's called a rare. Oh, I shouldn't have shot. Those are gonna spook. Oh, they didn't spook. Well, that's nice. Alright, let's see what the damage is like. How many vitals? 1. Lovely. 1. And the one that we just shot did not die either. Well, that's unfortunate. Typical Scarecrow shooting, am I right, guys? Yeah, super. That's why it confused me. I was like, that's a new one. I don't think I've ever heard that before. Yeah, Shane, I do. I play games like Escape from Tarkov. I play, a lot of survival games as well. I play literally like every type of genre you could think of. Oh, no, I haven't watched it, Dove. I don't really watch other content for Call of the Wild. I'm too busy making my own that I just don't really have interest to watch other content. Because, like, I'm already streaming a couple hours every day, making videos, like, 5 days a week. So it kind of just makes me not interested in watching other people's Call of the Wild content. Like, I can't even remember the last time I watched a Call of the Wild video. So, no, I haven't seen it. I don't even know what the topic of it was. Oh, really, Becky? Well, that's interesting. I don't know why they would do that. That kind of like defeats the whole purpose of a live stream. Thank you, JR. I mean, I'm doing okay. We missed quite a few of the heart shots on the last zone, though. Who's the best content creator I've played with? I mean, I played with a lot, and I try not to, like, say who's the best, you know? That's like, it's like looking at a few friends and telling them which one of you is the best friend, you know? It just feels wrong to say, like, who's the best creator I've played with before. It just feels wrong. Because, I mean, I've played with a lot of content creators. I've played with Flinter, I've played with Lady, I've played with KC, I've played with DD. I played with Mr. Brobra. And probably a couple others throughout the years. I mean, I've played with Caitlyn as well. Oh. Hey, that's a big boy finally. Finally a big boy. Oh, that has a chance of being diamond. Let's go. Oh, there we go, guys. That's a big boy. That is a giant right there. You did not miss anything, Big Buck Hunter. This is the first good trophy that we found all day. This is a diamond potential moose in front of us. Exactly, Cryptic. Like, everybody's got their own, like, niche in the community. You know, I kind of want to get close. What gun should we use, guys? I want to take this guy up a little bit closer. Because it's been, like, 150 kills since we got a diamond. And this guy has a chance. So I kind of want to sneak up with the 454 and blast it. Maybe the bow, even. We haven't bow hunted something in a while, guys. We gotta do it. We gotta do the bow. This will be the first time ever customizing the bow as well. I've never customized our bow. Oh my gosh, can I just... Beautiful. Can't do that, though. Ooh, that's unfortunate. Look at all those. That's pretty cool. Honestly, I think we'll use a different bow. I wonder if some of the others have different regions that I can put it on. I think the coder has multiple regions. We'll do that one. It does. It's got 2 different regions. Okay. Yeah, that's better. Can I do... I can't do wood still. Oh my gosh, I can do the metals. That is sick. Oh my gosh, that's so awesome. That is so cool, guys. What do we do, though? I mean, it's Easter. I guess we gotta go with, like, an Easter pattern, right? We gotta do something Easter, because it is Easter. Yeah, let's do it the bunny camo. Let's go with the bunny camo. And since this is from the Easter pack, we'll do that as well. We got the bunny bow. The bunny bow will take down anything that gets in its path. Don't we need 600 grain? I believe 600 grain. Yeah, that's 7 to 9, so 600 grain it is. Let's get close and try to bow this guy. What a beast of a moose. Just got my diamond, first K Buffalo. Nice, E-Bon, that's awesome. Hey, Duxton, happy Easter to you too as well. 10mm? 10mm doesn't go up to Class 8, unfortunately. Neither does the 470. Those don't cover the Class 8 animals. This wind is not looking good, guys. The wind is not looking good. I mean, if I start walking to the right a bit more, then we'll be fine, but... we're gonna have to be relatively quick. Gotta do my best to get around here quickly. This is the one that gets you the great one? I sure hope so. It's at the lake that gave us our last great one. This lake has just been so loaded with trophies. Most of my diamonds have spawned here. A couple of our rares did. Our great one did. This has been a really good spot. Make it aggressive? I would, but... then if it doesn't go aggressive, it'll just run away and I'll have to reset the time and stalk up to it again. So, no thank you. We're just gonna sneak up and bow it. Oh, don't you know it. Attentive. You're calling it two-tone quad paddle when I get the great one? Hey, as long as it's two-tone, I don't care what rack it has. As long as I get a two-tone or a Fabled birch, I don't care what antlers are on top of it. No, Pancake, we have not got the great one yet, but we do have a diamond potential 4 in front of us that very likely will make diamond. So we're going to try and bow it. There he is. Move a little bit more to the right real quick. Haven't shot anything but a bow on any of my maps. Nice, Bills Mafia. Yeah, they can be fun. They're quite a challenge as well. You think 276.46, 285, 272, 274... 275, 274, 276. Yeah, maybe. I do think it'll be like 278, possibly 281. It's not going to be super crazy, though, I don't think. Oh, is that him? He moved. Oh my gosh, he actually moved into an awesome spot. This is right where I needed him, actually. This is going to make things so much better. About 45 away. Oh my gosh, we heart shot him. And now she's mad. Oh no. I can't shoot you. It'll delete the zone. Stay away from my dog. Do not. No. Do not go for the dog. Oh my gosh, I can't believe we got that, guys. That hard shot, though. Too big to be gold, I'm pretty sure. It's definitely going to be a high chance of diamond. I'm going to say 273. I don't think it's going to make it. It's not as wide as some of them. I might be wrong, though. Oh, no! Look at how close it was. Oh, let's back out for a second. Hey, hey. Hey, ma'am. I'm not done looking at him, okay? We gotta change the time so she'll leave. Stop attacking me and my dog. Gosh. Stupid moose. All right, let's get another look at him. That was so close, guys. Like, almost made diamond. We almost ended the bad luck streak. But yeah, it's just barely off. See, I knew the second that I didn't see, like, wider tip-to-tip spread there. Usually these paddles will be, like, further away from each other if it's a diamond. This, I just had a feeling it was going to troll after I got to see it up close. I mean, it's not really considered a troll, because it's a level 4. But you know what I mean. Like, I really hoped it would be bigger. But the second I saw that, I knew it wasn't. You had one that trolled by 0.03. That's crazy, Nate. That's pretty crazy. Alright, back to the Moose Hunter loadout. It happens, Jimmy. It happens, man. That's part of Call of the Wild. I mean, if they were guaranteed to make it, then they wouldn't be as special. Got a level 3 whitetail troll. Unfortunate. Unfortunate, Koa. Alright, later, GRN. Thank you for dropping in. You want me to get the great one next, Lake? I mean, yeah, let's just get a great one. That'll make it all feel better. You got a moose that scored 274.99. That is literally as close as it gets. That is wild. Level 3. Yeah, Gene, I do. What animals are on Rev on Thule Coast? Too many for me to name off right now. There's 19 species on Rev. Most of them are birds and small game, but then there is some big game like the brown bear, the moose, the whitetail. But a lot of it is small game and birds. It should show the full species list on like their Steam page or something. First 30 minutes after buying Rev on Thule, got 2 diamond whitetail. One of them was a 2 plus a diamond bobcat. Nice. Super. That's awesome. That is awesome, dude. Sounds like Rev on Thule. Rev on Thule's awesome. Absolutely love Rev. Right now, it's my favorite map. It's just got such a unique hunting style with all the birds and all the small game, and it's great for a lot of the Great One species. Why didn't I shoot the female moose? Because there was only 2 left in the herd, so it would have deleted that zone. If you shoot a herd down to 1 animal, then it will delete it. You will not get any respawns there ever again. So, like, if you have a herd that's a male and 2 females, only shoot that male. Never shoot the 2 females. Which is what we had there. That was a herd of 2 females and a male. We shot the male. Female attacked, and so I couldn't shoot it. Because it would have been the last thing in that zone. Or it would have left the other one to be the last one in the zone. Doing a red deer grind, but I screwed up a diamond. Ooh, unfortunate, man. Unfortunate. You hate to see it, but it happens. Happens to the best of us, even. You could have played this game for, like, 20,000 hours, and you'll still mess up trophies here and there. $238 ain't too bad. We're getting some big 4s now. Lots of big 4s. Just no diamonds yet. And no great ones. Yeah, I did, Zach. Yeah, I did see the ultra rare. Playdrew shared it in my moderator chat. Pretty crazy. That is the most legitimate one I've seen killed ever. Like, yeah, the video and everything, the reaction was clearly legit. And then he showed the codex and all that. Like, literally the perfect thing you could have done. You botched a 283 Great One Red Deer. Oh no, Zachy. Oh, that pains me to hear you say that. Oh my gosh. Great one coming soon. I hope so. I hope so. I think what we're going to do is I'll probably take a lunch break real quickly. After we shoot these moose, I'll go take a little bit of a lunch break. Because I have not ate in a while. And I didn't have that big of a breakfast either. I just ate a small breakfast. I just had one bagel with cream cheese. And then, it's been like probably 4 hours since then. And so I need to get some lunch in me. For those that don't know, it's only 3 p.m. for me, so it's a little bit later than the normal lunch, but as a content creator, I kind of have a weird schedule anyway. Where's the mail? Oh, there he is. This zone has consistently been great. Like, this area right here, we usually have 2 to 3 males on this side and then 1 over there. So every time we go here, it's a guaranteed, like, 3 or 4 males. Sometimes more if we're really lucky. Thank you, Brett. I'm glad that you enjoy them. Glad you like the videos. Don't worry, I don't plan on stopping anytime soon. This is something I always wanted to be as a kid. Always wanted to do YouTube. And I absolutely love the crap out of it. Alrighty, let's go ahead and take a break. I'm gonna go get something to eat, and then we will be back for probably some more moose grinding. To be honest, I'm just feeling the moose today. We might just do all moose this whole stream. Really enjoying the moose. Really, really enjoying them. Let's do a quick little time reset and then main menu, and then we'll take our break. Alright. Thank you guys. We will be back very, very shortly. Just give me like probably 25 minutes and then we should be done with lunch break. And then we'll get back to grinding. Hello, everybody. I'm back. We are back. Hope everybody's been doing good. Just a quick little lunch break since I haven't ate much today. And now we're back and we're ready to grind. We're ready to smoke 7 great ones. We're gonna get 7 great ones this run. Calling it. Nice, Casper. Nice. Love to see it. A decent 3 there. Decent 4-3, that is. Let's get number 40 today, exactly. Let's go for number 40. Yeah. Well, there's 2 males there, but only one is going to give us a shot. And even that's not a great shot. I mean, that's a decent shot, actually. There he is. The other male. There's a male there. He's actually in a good spot. What did I eat? I had a salad. And then I also had one of those like pre-made like frozen meals. It was like a carne asada bowl. It was amazing. And that's what I had. Salad lore. Oh yeah, we got the salads popping up again, Nathan. This time, instead of with home-style ranch, I had it with a cilantro avocado dressing, which was pretty fire. I don't normally like cilantro in most things, but in a dressing, it's actually pretty good. Got 2 diamond blacktail today. Nice, Niels. That's awesome. You love to see it, man. You love to see it. What gun am I using? I'm using the 300 Magnum. There we go. Beautiful. Oh, no, it does, Liam. That's unfortunate. That is very unfortunate. All good things must come to an end, though, right? Oh, yes, Chip. Big drip. For sure. Hope you've been doing good, Chip. Hope you've been doing good. Got a 30-pound turkey with a 9-inch beard. Holy Mason. That is wild. Yeah, I got a 0-pound turkey with no beard. That's my best turkey. Beat that. Bet you guys can't beat that one. I was not going to wait for him to cooperate. That was such a weird moose. I have no idea what you're talking about, Centennial. I've already said, somebody asked me this earlier. I don't watch Call of the Wild videos. I don't watch them because I make them myself. And so by the time I've got finished making all my content for the day, I'm kind of like not wanting to watch other people play Call of the Wild. So I don't really watch any videos. So I don't know what this Great One problem is you guys are talking about. All I know is that DD made a video that was titled The Great One Problem. I've never watched it. And nobody's even told me like what was in it. So I am completely in the dark here. You've never even seen a turkey? Yeah, you beat me there. You definitely beat me with that one then. Oh, got you, Creeper. Yeah, I'd say it is. But I believe that's intentional. The devs have said from the beginning that a great one was something that not everybody would get. I think the great ones are pretty good where they are currently. Because the thing about great ones, right, depending on who you ask, depending on which content creator you ask, some people are going to say great ones are too common, some are going to say they're not common enough. Some people will say that herd management affects them and makes them spawn more. Other people will say that it doesn't affect them at all. Like, you're going to get a different opinion from everybody, so... I don't really think it's easy to gauge what the average player, like, I mean, if I'm being honest, like, if somebody's not watching YouTube, right? If somebody's not watching YouTube and they're not hanging out in the socials, there's a good chance that they don't even know that Great One grinding's a thing. Like, if you don't actively partake in the content that's created in the game, then you don't really know much about, like, grinding. And honestly, that's the majority of players. The majority of players don't, like, consume content for the game. And so a lot of people don't even grind. And so for them, like, it's not a problem because some of them probably don't even know that great ones exist. And if they do find one, it'll be like a crazy moment. That's why they call them the great one? Exactly. Exactly. And as with anything rare, those that really badly want it will try to find, like, the best, like, most efficient way to do so with grinding. And if it's not your thing, then it's not your thing, you know? No, definitely. I don't think they take too much time if you, like, set up a grind. I guess that's like if you're gonna set up a grind, though, Michael. Like, you know, not like I was saying, the average person probably doesn't want to set up a grind, or may not know how to set up a grind properly. It really depends on what realm of the Call of the Wild community you're in. Which is why it's a tough, like, it's a tough argument. Because you're gonna get a different answer from pretty much everybody you ask. There's the other male. I missed the heart. I should have waited for it to stop moving. Should have waited, but I didn't. Feels bad. Feels bad. Probably quicker just to jump in the ATV here. You didn't miss too much, GWP. We got a level 4 moose that almost made diamond. It was like a half point off. That's been the only trophy today. At least we're getting lots of kills today. Exactly. I'm happy with progress regardless. We've got a lot of moose down. We've killed probably 130 moose today. Not sure, Charlie. We've already been streaming for 2 hours and 40 minutes, so... It depends. We'll see. We'll see how much longer we can go. I think the people just want them to be as rare as they are, which is fine, but I think that gets rid of the effect of getting one. Wait. Oh, don't want them to be as rare as they are. Got you, yeah. That's the thing, though, like, this is why I'm saying it's a real pointless argument. And I've said this many times that I think the herd management argument is pointless as well, because you're gonna get different information from literally every person. Like, in regards to the rarity of great ones, if you ask, like, some content creators, right? Like, if you were to ask somebody like... somebody that has done lots of grinding, right? Somebody that stays in the Call of the Wild community, like, quite heavily. Like, content creators like myself. They'd probably say that either Great Ones are in a good place or that they're too common. That's probably the two answers you'd get from most content creators. That's just because they grind a lot and they see a lot of people grind in the community that get lots of Great Ones. But they're not taking into account the large portion of the community that doesn't grind and probably won't see a Great One. So if you ask that portion of the community, they'll tell you that Great Ones aren't easy enough. So it really is a pointless argument. I think they're great the spot that they're in, because they're rare, but they're not so absurdly rare to where you can't get one if you grind for them. Like, most of the time, if you grind, you'll eventually get one. I think they're currently in a good place. I think the only time they would need to kind of tweak the spawn rate of Great Ones is if they add a small game or bird Great One. They would have to make that spawn quicker, or else nobody would grind for it. But I think that's really the only scenario where they would need to adjust it at all. I think for the most part, Great Ones are in a very good state. But it's just my opinion at the end of the day. So remember that, it's just my opinion. Hey Duck, how's it going? Yeah, we're having a good one so far. We have not got a diamond today, which is a bit disappointing. We got one that was like 0.5 away, and that has been our only trophy of the day. And that's after over 100, probably around 130 moose. So it's been a slow day. Definitely the slowest day we've had in a long time. But maybe that means that something good is just around the corner. Maybe the game is like preparing to spawn something crazy. That's what we can hope for, at least. Call of Duty made themselves trash for real. Thank you so much for the super chat, dude. Really appreciate it. Been a sub for a while now. Just wanted to show my appreciation for the videos. Well, thank you. I really appreciate that. That is super generous of you. Hope you're doing great. Hope you are doing amazing. What is better, the angler or the hunter? I mean, you can't compare them, man. They're completely different genres. It's gonna depend on if you like fishing or hunting more. How much time does it take for my males to respawn? Usually the very next run they're there. Though I do notice that with moose, sometimes you will have them not respawn at all for a couple hundred kills. Like, on Medved, for those of you that have not heard this story, Medved has been a very weird case for us with moose. So for a while, I had about 30 males in my main zones, right? Connor, thank you for the super sticker. Really appreciate it. But as I was saying, we had like 30 males that we could shoot in our main zones. And after a while, that number slowly went down. We went from having 30 to having less than 8. Or less than 10. About 8. And it was like that for hundreds of kills. And then, after a while, one day, they just all appeared again. Right back in their zones where they were supposed to be. And so that was definitely a situation where they weren't moving. They were just not respawning. And it's happened to me 3 times on Medved with that same scenario. That one was definitely the most extreme, though. And it's starting to happen here on Rev a little bit. I've noticed that every 100 kills or so, there's a slight fluctuation in one way or the other. So it's very unfortunate. But in most cases, they should respawn pretty much immediately. Yeah, some of the moderators are here. Nathan has been here. Caitlin's been here. Johnny's been here. Actually, I don't know if Johnny's been in the stream. I think he was in the comments. But, Clay Drew was here. And Brober was here as well. Yeah, I got 3 Moose off of Medved. 3 Great One Moose on Medved, and then we move to Rev for our last one. Okay, we got that male. Beautiful. Yeah, there's a lot of birds, Cryptic. There's a lot of birds. There's 19 species on this map, and the majority are birds in small game. It's pretty crazy. No, I don't have a Great One Bear. We've been grinding for it off and on, but no luck. $225. That's a decent moose. Love to see it. Every time we go to this lake right here that we're just now heading to, I'm always prepared for something crazy because all our best trophies on this grind have spawned here. Like, this has continuously been just like the best lake. Unfortunately, at level 3 ain't gonna cut it. he ain't gonna cut it as one of the best trophies. Reloading might help. Great One appears. Imagine. That's the hope. That's the hopes and dreams.
Oh, yes, oh my gosh.
Oh no, I hit the female. Not good. Not good. COD made themselves trash for real. Thank you for the super chat again. Really appreciate it. A little more appreciation? Thank you so much. That is incredibly nice of you. I hope you're doing amazing. Wait until we pick up... Okay, that's a male moose. So there's a male moose here. I was gonna say, I just can't wait till, like, we pick up a track one of these days, and it'll say, like, Fabled Ashen, or Fabled Birch, or Fabled Two-Tone, or one of the Fabled Furs for the moose. Oh, it'd be so cool to find it that way. What's my favorite thing that I like about this game? The rush that I get whenever I find a rare trophy. Like, that's my favorite thing about Call of the Wild. It really, like, really gets the heart racing when you find something crazy. Ma'am? What are you doing? What gun do I recommend without a DLC? Probably the 7mm single shot. Phenomenal rifle. It is a gun that you will immediately fall in love with. So good. No, Mad Dog. I'm using the 300 Magnum. That is the tiniest 2 ever. Oh my. Holy, that thing's tiny. Not sure, Connor. I really don't know. As of now, it's just moose, but that doesn't mean that it can't change. Depends on how long I stream, really. I kind of... It's one of those days where I'm just hunting kind of whatever I feel like hunting. Right now, it's moose that I'm really feeling like hunting. Because I so badly want to get a cool fur type with either the typical rack or the big non-tip, like... Gotta get it, man. Yeah, for real, Tyler, for real. It's crazy. What's my favorite super rare that I have? Probably the Diamond Mellow Moose. That's gotta be my favorite super. Oh, no worries, Carter. Welcome to the stream. What do you do when your males respawn away from your best zones? Shoot them. Shoot them until they come back to the good zones. It's one of them, Liam, but it's definitely not my number one favorite. I still like the 308 AR the most. 308 AR is my favorite. I'd say 300 Magnum is my second favorite, and then the 7mm would be like number 3. Oh, level 5, let's go. Wow, that estimate! Ugh. Disgusting. Ugh. Oh, gosh. It's so bad. 268 max estimate. Ew. Ew, it's a guaranteed troll. What a terrible turd of a moose. Oh, man, that's so sad. Guaranteed troll. Hate that. So unfortunate. It happens, though. This has been the story of today. First level 5 of the day, and it's that thing. Definitely gonna be a diamond. I wish. I wish it had the chance, man. I wish it had the chance. I mean, at least we're getting bigger moose. Like, we have been getting bigger moose. We got that 4 that almost made diamond. Now we got this. Poor excuse for a level 5. 263. Ew. Ew. That is disgusting. Ugh. Get it away from me. That doesn't even deserve to be a level 5. That thing was like almost 12 points below diamond. Crazy. Absolutely absurd. Nice, Mason. What do you mean, Hayden? What do you mean by when is the video coming out? What do you mean by the video? You're talking about today's video. We already released a video today. Today's video is already out. How did that not alert it? I've been streaming for 2 hours and 51 minutes, Miles. Just about to hit 3 hours streaming on the day. Nice, we got them both. Oh, Uncut Hunts? Tomorrow. Tomorrow will be episode 1 of Uncut Hunts with Brobra. And it was a fun video, not gonna lie. It went way better than I thought it would. I'll tell you one thing, it's tough to do an uncut video because you have to make sure you're always talking. Like, you gotta make sure there's no dead air at all. Ah, it's a big boy 4. Hey, what are you doing? Turn around. Look at me when I'm going to shoot you. Look at me when I'm shooting you, Moose. Gosh. Uncut Hunts? Yeah, Ender. So we're doing a new series where once a week I'm going to... Or I'll try to get it as close to once a week as I can. I can't promise anything, though. But we're going to do a series where probably once a week or once every couple weeks... I'll do a video that's about 30 minutes long that is just uncut. No editing at all. Except for very minimal editing for, like, intros or if I gotta cut something out, like if we have dead air, I guess. But it's gonna be minimal edits. And it's just going to be me and a guest, or sometimes just me, talking about a specific topic while hunting. And so episode 1 is me and Brobra talking about stuff that we think would be cool in Call of the Wild, but would probably never be added. And so we just chatted about that while we were hunting. It's a different kind of video, but it's a type of format that I think could be pretty fun. But the toughest part about it is keeping it interesting, like talking the entire time. That was the hardest part, was talking the whole time. Yeah, it definitely was interesting. I'm excited to see what you guys think about it. I mean, maybe, Michael. I don't know if I could go 24 hours straight grinding for great ones, though. And I can't even stay up 24 hours straight nowadays. Ooh, that's unfortunate, Vorba. I mean, I went like 4,200 on Medved before I switched over to Rev, so I feel your pain. Definitely rough when you get on a streak. That's a 1. That is a level 1. Do we have a great one on our map? Like, I'm seeing tons of tiny 2s and now a level 1? Crazy. And I botched it. Of course I would. There we go. That should be in the vitals. Yes, it's very rare to see a level 1, Mason, for moose. Level 1 male moose are very, very hard to find. Oh, I thought that was typical rack, but it's not. It's a diamond. Oh, that's still okay. I like that. I like that anyway. Dude, the way those palms were angled, I thought it was the typical rack great one. It's got such an aggressive curve, I thought it was a great one. I don't care. We had 2 5s spawn that run. That's crazy. Oh my gosh, 2 5s, 1 run. We're making up for the lack of level 5s. This is a diamond too. I think this is diamond rack. I'm 99% sure that one can make diamond. Oh my gosh. That is so awesome. Oh my gosh. You guys will not believe how much my heart just dropped thinking that that might have been a typical rack great one. I'm happy that it's a diamond though. But I definitely would have preferred a great one. Yeah, that's... Is that... This might be the troll rack actually. Uh-oh. I think this is There's one diamond rack that doesn't have any brows. Is this him? Yeah, it is this is the rack that can make diamond, but it trolled. Yeah, this is the rack that can make diamond. It can make it. We got a really tight one though, I think. So it didn't make it. What are we doing wrong, guys? Everything's trolling today. Nothing's making it. We gotta go back and get that level 1 as well. Where's this other one? Oh, there it is. Yeah, it was so close, guys. Yeah, at this point, I think we're just doing moose today because I gotta get redemption. I have to redeem myself. We have been trolled twice, and then we had a 4 that was less than a point off of it. Hey, Caitlin. Welcome back. Yeah, I trolled. So unfortunate. It is what it is, though. We have something more rare than a diamond. Right over here. A level 1. And I honestly might tax this. I've never had a level 1 with this set of antlers. I've never seen a level 1 that looks like this. Look at that. That's so cool. Like, that is an awesome level 1. I've never had a one that was like this. All my level 1s have been smaller. That is honestly a cool level 1. Doesn't even look like a moose. Looks like a looks like a really weird mule deer. That's thumbnail quality. Such a cool one. No, I don't stream on Twitch. I used to, though. I used to stream on Twitch, and then I focused solely on YouTube. I think I've had one like that before, Eli. I am almost positive I've had one that said 0 before. Take that guy down real quick. Oh yeah, he's a giant monster. That's a male. 2 males here again. So, it looks like some of these are... Hey! Why you moving, bro? That should take him down. Yeah, super. Man, it's crazy to think that it's been like 3 years now since I was doing Twitch. That's crazy. It's been almost 3 years since I was doing Twitch. And I remember back then it was just you, AEW, David, and a couple other people watching my streams. Pretty insane. Pretty insane to think like how far the channel's come. Come on, Moosey, come over here. I shot you twice. You're not dead yet. How? There it is. Watch it be a female moose. That'd be my luck. Hey, JR, you didn't miss too much. We got trolled twice and then had a level 4 be 0.5 off. So it's been a very sad day for the max levels and the almost diamonds. Very, very unfortunate to say the least. Is a diamond or a rare harder to get? Definitely the rare. Rares are harder to get for sure. I mean, I've had 8 diamonds this grind, but I've only had 1 rare. And that's not even the most extreme case. I once went 1,500 kills with no rare whitetail. Yeah, you have, Tuxedo. You've been here a while. You have indeed been here for quite a while as well. I think the channel was at like 1,000 or 2,000 when you started watching. It was quite a long time ago for sure. No males. I'm trying to remember what I did, Michael. I think the majority of them, I always got them down to 1s. But there was a few exceptions I would make, like towards the end. If there was a couple that I was having trouble getting to be 1s, I would occasionally leave like a fence rack 2. Oh, they don't want to show up. I mean, yeah, JR, of course I remember you. You've been here every day recently. There's a moosey. Hey Zion, how's it going? Started a red deer grind, got a bunch of 9s to spawn, seen a bunch of 8s. Is that a good sign? I mean, if you're talking about is it a good sign for like a great one, there's really no correlation to getting a lot of 9s and great ones, right? I mean, it definitely is good for like the amount of 9s and stuff you're getting though. Can level 8s make diamond? Depends on the species, really. For some species, it's somewhat common, like water buffalo make it at level 8 a decent bit. However, red deer, there's only been like 3 or 4 in the entire history of Call of the Wild that have ever made it at level 8. At least after True Rax was added for them. Which, that's a pretty crazy number, as you could imagine. These moose are acting so weird. I'm gonna main menu again. Like, half the moose are gone at each of these zones. Not just the males, but some of the females as well. There's a male. Okay. I was gonna say, we're missing some males here. Like, there we go. I guess maybe I forgot to main menu. That could have been it. I probably didn't main menu and then I went through some of the zones again. And so they just weren't there. That's why it's important to go to the main menu after every run, because if you don't go to the main menu, then any of the ones that you had shot moose from, chances are that herd's still going to be spooked. And so the male is going to be with them, so he won't be coming back to his zone. So a lot of times it is good to go to the main menu after every run, just to ensure that they're not going to be spooked. I believe so, Luke. I believe I remember you. The level 3 there. Boom, a shakalaka, as they would say. Holy, it's a faded. Welcome back. Probably haven't been here very long, but it sure feels like it. Hey, I mean, if you're enjoying, that's all that matters. Doesn't matter when you got here, as long as you're having fun, then that's great. Feel like Crow's gonna get the great one in 200 more kills. I'd be okay with that, Beaming Dog. I mean, right now we've had about 2.5 hours of grinding, and then like, actually about 2 hours and 40 minutes of grinding. And the rest was like lunch break. So we've killed probably about 160 today, which would bring us up to 970 kills. 970 kills is getting to about the point where we should expect a great one, because moose great ones are average 1,000 to 2,000 kills in most cases. For some people, they average like a great one every 700 kills. So we'll see. We could get it soon. But at the end of the day, it's all RNG, so it's hard to say. We could go another 5,000 with nothing. All about getting lucky. Got a gut feeling you're gonna get it in 9k kills. Oh, Lord, please no. There's a moose right there. Nice little 4. Salad time. Nice, Nate. Nice. Oh, Nathan, not sure if you'd be down for it or not, but would you like to do some angler tonight? Because the weekly missions reset very shortly. And so we'll have new weekly missions to go for. and get a bunch of XP. So it could definitely be fun to hop on and grind out some of the weekly missions. We could probably get Brobra in on it too. I'm sure Brobra's wanting to stream it. Mail? Hello? Nope. No mail there. Huh. That's sad. Alright, later, Mason. Later. You're at level 72, Chip. Nice. And remember, Chip, you can always join us, too. I just hit level 69 this morning. You know, pretty proud of that one. And I'm hoping to hit, like, level 72 or 73 tonight. After I complete all the weekly missions. Because if I do a weekly mission, like all 3 weekly missions on each map, that's 6,000 XP. And that could get me at least 3 levels. Probably 4 levels. So I'm hoping that we can get some of that done tonight. It has bad reviews because people expected it to be a realistic fishing game, but it was more of an arcade-style fishing game, Meatball. That's why the reviews are bad. People expected it to be the most realistic fishing game ever released, and it wasn't, so they gave it bad reviews. And it wasn't super great at launch either. It was kind of buggy. The reason I loved it so much at launch was just because of the open world aspect and being able to go anywhere that you want and fish wherever you want to, and being able to join your friends and fishing side by side with them. And then after a while, I started not enjoying it as much because there was a lot of problems, and they've recently fixed a lot of the stuff that was wrong with it. Definitely still some issues, and some things I'd like to see them improve, but it is a lot better than it used to be. Which is why you may notice the reviews for recent have improved a bit. I think it's like 60-something% positive, and the overall reviews are like 40 or 50-something% positive. So it's improved recently in reviews as well. And apparently there's another update very soon that's going to have a lot of quality of life stuff and some new content as well. And a bunch of bug fixes, so I'm excited to see what they do with that. I hope it'll be a good update. Dude, what's happening? I only have 1 mail here. That is so concerning. Please don't do what Medved did. I will be so sad if Rev does what Medved did. Ah, I screwed that up. Why? There's only 1 mail over there. I'm glad you enjoy them, Nicholas. I have fun on the angler streams. I have a lot of fun on them. I'm very glad that you enjoy them. There's that little guy. Female. We just have 1 there. Yeah, there's just 1 over there. Wow, only 2 at this zone. That's really low. Got me a little bit worried that something's wrong with my moose. There's no trophy lodge in the angler, but there is like a diamond rating system, just like there is in Call of the Wild. Supposedly they're going to try and implement lodges at some point, though. There's no set number of kills. Nightmare, it can happen at any time. Most people, it's 3,000 to 6,000 kills, some even longer. Others sooner. It varies quite a bit. Well, I think it's doing the same thing that they did on Medved, Kyle. I think they are just not respawning. This was happening earlier on Rev, like yesterday. I lost a few, and then a couple hundred kills later, they reappeared. I'm guessing that's happening again. It happened on Medved, so I guess it would just be natural that it would happen here too. I think it's a moose issue. It's almost like some of them just get stuck in the respawn pool and don't fully respawn. Finally got your Moose Great One after 5,000 kills. Said I was closer on 4,200, but I was wrong. Hey, I mean, technically, if you look at the overall kill count you had, you technically were close. If you said that at 4,200 and only took 800 more, you know, that's like 5 times less than your total kill count. So technically, you were close, I guess. Yeah, it is unfortunate, Kyle. We're still gonna grind on Rev, because even with less moose, it still is... It's still way more efficient than Medved was being. Because one thing I've noticed on Rev is they come to their zones faster than they did on Medved. So I don't have to reset the time as much to get them in their zones. Oh gosh, no mail there either. Oh, that sucks. That sucks quite a bit. There is a mail over there, though, so that's good. There we go. I think we're going to go ahead and end the stream, though, guys. If I'm going to possibly do an angler stream later, I should probably jump off. We've been streaming for 3 hours and 15 minutes, so we got a good amount of grinding in. I'd say we made some good progress today. But I appreciate everybody dropping by. Fun times, as always. Maybe later you'll see me hop on with Brobra and Nathan and possibly Chip and catch some fish. We'll see. But thank you all for being here, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace!